What's news, PHS?
What's news, PHS?
What's news, PHS?
What's news, PHS?
Hello and welcome, PHS students and staff. Thanks for tuning in to PHS News.
Let's see what's news.
The school year is already in full swing, and we'll take a look at what you can do to stay active around school.
Folks, you've seen it. Tents and TP, cups and cars, t-shirts and twins, ducks and dynasties. And everyone wants to know who exactly is coming home. Today, our investigative correspondents take a look at how to survive the remainder of homecoming.
Athletics are going great, and we'll give the newest member of our team, Alyssa, a chance to fill you in on the exciting new sports in case you've missed them.
What is the Link Crew? What do they do? How has freshman orientation changed from the class of 2014's experience to the class of 2017's? Stay tuned to find out, but for now, we go to today's headline story.
That's right, Julia.
It's Dana.
Diane. Dana. We're starting the show with a brand new segment called Club Hubbub.
The Club Hubbub is a chance for clubs of PHS to not only talk about who they are and what they do, but also explain why they are a great organization to join. Vinay and the Club Hubbub crew recently sat down with current members of these organizations to get the scoop. Let's take a look. Hello everyone, I'm Dana Quelly. I'm here with Leah Harvey to talk about FFA. So, tell me Leah, what is FFA about?
FFA is an agriculture-based organization that provides leadership opportunities and other things for members with a variety of fun activities and also ones that challenge the members.
So why should I be in FFA?
Because it's awesome, and FFA is really the most active organization at the high school, and it offers the widest variety of activities, from judging livestock to giving speeches to attending leadership conferences. There's a whole wide variety of stuff for people to enjoy.
Okay, well then tell me, what is your favorite part about FFA?
My favorite, I'll tell you my favorite activity in FFA is pumpkin carving, because it's a way to do community service, because we give the pumpkins that we carve to Tivoli to decorate the nursing home for the Halloween season. But it's also a ton of fun. There's free food, and we have a really great time.
Alright, and my last question for you, is it too late to sign up for FFA?
No, we take members all year long, so get those forms in.
Alright, well you heard it here. Come and sign up and be a part of FFA. Thanks a lot.
So tell me, what is Art Club doing for homecoming?
Art Club is building a float for homecoming. We have a lot of things planned, and we can't give very much information about it, but it's going to be great.
So why should somebody join Art Club, Mr. Rabbit?
You can learn a lot of things that you can't learn inside the classroom, so if you wanted to learn a little bit more on a specific thing, like working with clay or painting, you can just go to Art Club.
Why should we join Art Club? Because it's awesome! So join today!
After watching that, I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't want to participate in one of these schools' amazing organizations.
Me either.
Now let's turn the attention over to Lily, our head investigative correspondent, as she and Emma give some tips on surviving homecoming. Lily?
We, your investigative correspondent team,
Have decided to go undercover as high school students,
to investigate a phenomena,
called the coming of home.
and we'll tell you how to survive it.
Emma and I thought we were pretty darn convincing as high school students. We decided to go all casual as we started through the hallways. Nobody seemed to pay any mind to us. We decided our first step would be to infiltrate the assembly to find out just what exactly homecoming was. We decided to be stealthy, and luckily we are masters of stealth, so naturally, no one seemed to notice us. Of course, Emma wasn't exactly nonchalant. Our next step was to sneak past the authority. We estimated that this would be quite the challenge, so we upped the nonchalantness. Luckily, no questions were raised. That's right, folks, we're masters. Our next step was to locate a seat amongst the student body. It didn't take us long. We blended right in. Nobody actually seemed to pay any attention to our presence, which was nice. So we just decided to sit back and listen to the principal discuss the meaning of homecoming. But a question was raised. Who is this man with the stick of spirit? We observed this strange ritual of the assembly, trying to figure out just what exactly homecoming was. We got to experience some interesting personalities of the student body, but we assumed it was just normal. We thought we did a pretty good job of fitting in, although we didn't really understand what exactly was going on. Quickly, we actually infiltrated their leadership. At first, we thought our cover was blown, but luckily, she turned back around, no questions asked. It was after this assembly that we figured out that homecoming is actually a celebration of, well, the alumni coming home. So, after figuring this out, we decided we'd put together some tips to how to survive this interesting ritual. Of course, we would have to survive the assembly. We almost lost Emma amongst the mix of the avalanche of students leaving the gym. Fearing that our cover was going to be blown by all the people recognizing our video cameras, Emma and I made a hasty exit. Emma and I got right to work on coming up with our homecoming tips. Our first one is regarding the dance this Saturday. Have you picked out a homecoming dress yet? No? No problem. Just stop by Cinderella's Closet that the swing choir is hosting. You can find dresses during either lunch or during school hours in the choir room. Find a dress that fits your personality. It's not too late. Plus the dresses are quite reasonably priced. Better hurry up before it's too late. What about float building? Don't worry, that's what our next clip is about. Do you know where and when you're building your float? Well, we can't tell you the when, but we'll tell you the where. It's in room 135, the transportation lab. Talk to your advisor for the when. This is the transportation lab. All these cars will be taken out of there, so you have plenty of room to build your float before the parade. What about banners? Well, that's easy. All you have to do is stop by the student council room. It's pretty easy to find right by the math pod. Go in there and get your banner paper if you haven't already. Better hurry up, the deadline's coming fast. Be careful on your way out. With all the dress-up days, you're probably wondering where you can see who's winning. Well, that's easy. Just check out the giant grid in the middle of the commons. It has all the percentages from the different days. But be careful about school spirit. There is a difference between pranks and vandalism. Here we have an example in its natural habitat of a senior prank. This window paint is completely removable, so not at all vandalism, and it doesn't have any inappropriate symbols or words or any of that, so it's completely acceptable. Just make sure that throughout your week you're not doing any vandalism because, believe us, you will get in trouble. Don't forget to participate in the dress-up days and get spirit points for your class. Don't know what they are? Well, don't worry. Let us show you. Day 1 was twin days, so if you were seeing double, don't worry, so was everybody else. Here's some clips from that day. Emma herself decided to become a twin. I think it was pretty convincing, although I have to say that her twin wasn't exactly impressed. Next, we had Dress Your Age Day. The senior class definitely went all out. Even though we didn't have the most people dressed up, they were the most convincing. Here's an example of an AP class infiltrated by the elderly. Yep, we certainly did have a lot of fun. Next, we have Duck Dynasty Day, where everyone was showing their, well, camouflage pride? Now, if you want to check up on spirit points and see who's winning, all you have to do is log on to your student account. Wait for it to load a little bit. Open up Google Chrome. Wait for that to load a little bit. Open up your email. Find the email entitled Homecoming Website. Click on it. Click on the link, and there you go. It's got a grid of all the points for the entire week.
There you have it, folks. The truth of this coming of home.
We hope that our tips will help you survive. But the rest is up to you.
All right, now back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, guys. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Wait a second. We're not currently sponsored.
We're not?
Nope, that's right, people. Want to start on the next episode of PHS News? Talk to Mr. Gill or send an email to phsvidiots@gmail.com. That's VIDIOTS. If you want to have a commercial personalized to you or your organization.
It's that easy? Did you guys really make that possible?
Yes, we did, Hippopotaccornapig.
It's Dana.
Right.
How much does it cost?
Almost nothing. Contact the club for details.
Wow, I have to try that.
And now here's our sports anchor with sports.
Thanks, Vinay. And now here we have the swim team, and they're scoring their final touchdown in the 7th inning of the basketball game. And the volleyball team, they're hitting the ball across the savannah. Now, we have other sports events happening. Back to you.
Thanks, sports anchor.
It's Alyssa!
Right, Alicia.
In other news, freshman orientation this year was a huge success, and everyone had a great time.
Yes, we did.
The freshmen were greeted on orientation day by a gauntlet of welcoming students and teachers. What a positive way to welcome them to the high school and kick off the school year. At orientation, they learned many important skills, like how to listen to directions. Watch as they attempt to play Simon Says. They also spent their day going to an activity fair of clubs, taking a tour of the school, and going over the student handbook and school policies. Let's not forget the brand new Warrior Way. The freshmen probably know that better than most with as much as they went over it that day. Also, the freshmen were put into groups with a Link crew leader, where they got to know people that they wouldn't normally talk to. This group did a variety of leadership and team-building exercises. Before the freshmen separated into their groups, they all enjoyed a nice back rub. And Mr. Blue tried his hand at directing.
Hey! Mr. Shaver's got nothing on me.
And that's what's news,
Thank you for tuning in to PHS News.
where we don't just report the news, we make it.
And action!
I tried so hard, I was like,
All right.
Oh dear.
Does anybody else have any electronics that they would like to set off?
Vinay is struggling with English. Let's try